isn't there something disingenuous about someone, Crowder, having a take on literally everything race related and all of it is predictable? How can his audience not put two and two together? Because his audience is not going there to get, his audience is going there to get the same information over and over again. They want their biases to be confirmed. And it's the same for me too in most circumstances. Let's be fucking real. Except the difference is I'm advocating for things that you might not have heard before, okay? That's the main difference between me and Steven Crowder. A lot of people come in here because they're like, either they're like, what the fuck is this Hasan guy about? I've never heard of him. I've never seen this dude. All I hear is like that he's shitty. I'm going to go in and maybe like say some dumb fuck shit in his chat. Or a lot of people come in here and go, I want to learn a little bit more about what this dude's worldview is. Because obviously, like, as this community has grown throughout time, you have to still recognize that, like, there aren't that many people that think the way I do or think the way that you do now. Okay? That's just the unfortunate reality. In the United States of America, there are a lot of people who agree when it comes to the original primary principles of, like, empathy, sharing is caring, that sort of stuff, right? But they don't know how to communicate those desires, and they are totally fucking caught up in the left-right dynamic. They're totally caught up in the fucking Democrats versus Republicans dynamic. Steven Crowder is just a regular Republican, and he's also preaching white supremacist attitudes. That is quite literally just the fundamental starting point for so many American social conditioning. So a lot of them want to go somewhere where they get their social conditioning reinforced. So that's the main difference between someone like myself and Steven Crowder. Like, I'll never be able to get the same kind of like affirmative bias-seeking, confirmation bias-seeking attitudes from my community, because I am preaching against the institutional hierarchy. I'm preaching against the main social conditioning that you normally start off with. So it's always funny whenever people are like, dude, Hasan just has a fucking league of sycophants. He's just building an echo chamber. He's building an echo chamber. It's like, yeah, I'm building it. The echo chamber itself did not exist, though. That's the main difference. The echo chamber itself is not in existence. Like, so many people in my community were not, would never have identified as socialist or even social democrat or even more than like a fucking Democrat. Some of them would have identified themselves as Republicans, libertarians, all this other shit many, many years ago before they came into this community. The point is, what I advocate for and what I fucking, yeah, see, Lamau, you're a typical woke leftist echo chamber. Yeah, exactly. Except the difference is there is no fucking leftist echo chamber, or there is no fundamental, not fundamental principles, but rather there is no like fucking reinforcement of leftist principles and leftist values in any sort of fucking media. Okay? Like, Steven Crowder is creating an echo chamber of right-wing ideas, and the reality is there's a lot of that everywhere. Okay? You're born into a country that has like a lot of right-wing values built into mainstream ideology, into its own institutions. Like, there is no communism or socialism built into our capitalist organization of the economy. You know what I mean? Well, you don't know what I mean. You don't know anything. But all you know is just fucking, yes, there is. All social media, yes, there is. No, there isn't. That's bullshit. And if that was the case, I wouldn't be getting fucking banned nonstop, you idiot. How do you match up with that? That I get banned to the same frequency as fucking Steven Crowder. You know, a guy who's like literally recreating George Floyd's execution, okay, to make jokes about it. Like, all of social media is communist. All of social media is socialist. Really? That's what you think? You think like, you know, all of these billionaires that own social media platforms are socialist? That's what they're doing? Like, Jeff Bezos is socialist. Like, the world's wealthiest fucking billionaires are just promoting socialism. They're doing socialist agitated propaganda. Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook is a socialist. This is what happens. This is your brain on American ideology. I don't know why I'm having to defend him. He's banned everywhere. What? Defend who? Steven Crowder? We're currently watching him